Petr Yan looked fantastic. I did not watch it at 3 a.m. Pacific time. I watched it on ESPN Plus after the fact, and he just dominated. After, 18 months off, coming off a knee surgery, being Figueiredo. Figueiredo was never really in the fight. He looked fantastic.
Yeah, Yan looked great.
Probably the MVP, Carlos Ulberg, it's going to go unnoticed, but got a huge win over Vulcan. Shi Ming is a doctor who has poor eyesight, and her parents don't even know that she fights in the UFC, and she kicked some girl in the face.
Yeah, she's a badass. That went pretty viral too.
A lot of fans worry about me because I'm small in this division. I have bad eyes. I don't have enough testosterone.
It's just funny, dude.
It's you, Jed.
I know, dude. Yeah. It's basically not the small part, but everything else.
Did you see her knockout?
Yeah.
It's brutal,
Yeah,
dude.
it's awesome.
She's like, she's a doctor. Her parents don't know she fights.
That's the most insane
But they
part.
find out now.
Yeah. And
She's
then
a little badass.
the other girl was left on like a neck brace and a stretcher. It's pretty bad, dude.
Yeah, shout out to her. That's your MVP of the card.
Without a doubt. So Yoel Romero fought in Dirty Boxing, which is Mike Perry's organization, and he did it on 24 hours notice, and he just destroyed this guy. I don't know if we can play this video.
I'm sure you can. He's jacked.
Dude, but not just jacked. He's huge. Like, he's thick.
Yeah. Who the fuck would sign up to fight him in bare knuckle?
Oh, no. It's, so they have like 10
It's
ounce.
dirty boxing.
Yeah, 10-ounce gloves.
They're like
and
MMA gloves, though?
It's a small ring.
Yeah.
And it's like closed off. It's a private thing. They're trying to make it like a, like.
Fight Club?
Yeah, basically.
I hope it goes well for Mike.
Definitely.
Low on T.
So Dan Hooker sparred with iShow Speed. You know who he's like the hugest streamer. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Here's my thing. So with these streamers, and shout out to them for figuring a way to make tons of money, being themselves and doing all this shit. There's a lot of UFC guys who you can play these games with and do this stuff. Hooker's not one of them.
No, he didn't hold that.
Hooker's a fucking savage, and I love it. There's two guys you don't want to do this stuff with, is Dan Hooker and Sean Strickland.
Yep.
They don't give a fuck. They don't care about your views or your YouTube viral videos. They're going to fuck you up. Choose carefully, fellas. For you streamers out there, choose carefully.
So I'm sure you've seen the videos of like people breaking down the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight and saying
Yeah, it's so
rigged.
stupid. Like, oh, it's rigged. Look, he didn't even fire back here because he's 90. His reaction time's not there.
No. The main one was like Mike Tyson, like Jake's head was right here. Mike Tyson kind of did this and stopped. And then your boy Tony Jeffries even like made a breakdown of it, saying like, of course he stopped because he knew he's not going to hit the head. You know, as he's going, it's not going to hit the head. So he just saved his punch.
Yeah.
But Jake Paul's team had to make a statement about it not being rigged.
So he says, their statement here, following the wide circulation of incorrect and baseless claims that undermine the integrity of the Paul versus Tyson event, MVP Promotions would like to set the record straight regarding the contractual agreements and nature of the fight. Rigging a professional boxing match is a federal crime in the United States of America. Paul versus Tyson was a professional match sanctioned by the Texas Department of Licensing Regulations. Both fighters in good faith performed to their best of their abilities, even though Tyson is 99 years old. There were absolutely no restrictions, contractual or otherwise, around either fighter. Each boxer was able to use his full arsenal to win the fight. Any agreement to the contrary would violate TDLR boxing rules. That's Texas Department of Licensing Regulations. Trash talk and speculation are common in sport. Athletics and promoters need to tolerate nonsensical commentary, jokes, and opinions. But suggesting anything other than full effort from these fighters is not only naive, but an insult to the work they put in to their craft and to the sport itself. Yeah, they're right.
But then Jake did say he was kind of like not going too hard, right? At some point.
You don't want to put him away, but that's not fixing a fight.
No, that's not rigging, but yeah.
Yeah, there's always going to be this bullshit.
Okay, so John Jones, this is two-parter. John Jones says he's in negotiations for another fight. He actually wants to fight again in 2025.
That's Tom Aspinall.
But he said John says it was Alex, but then Tom said, no, they're actually in negotiations for.
No, it's just John.
Jones.
Again, I keep telling you guys this. He's not afraid of Tom Aspinall. All he's doing is trying to negotiate in the public. That's it.
To get a ton of money, yeah.
Yes. It's John versus Aspinall. That's the only fight the UFC is going to make. I can guarantee you that.
Jamal Hill versus Yuri Prochazka.
Oh, that's a good one.
UFC 311 in January.
That's a great fight.
Alrighty. This is a quick one, not that huge, but Usman Nurmagomedov versus Paul Hughes. So Paul Hughes actually had an opportunity to be in the UFC, I think for Ultimate Fighter, but then he refused and joined the PFL. He's apparently a really good fighter, and he's
Paul Hughes is great. Yeah. No, it's an amazing fight.
So I think he's from Ireland too, so he's going to be fighting.
Yeah, Paul Hughes is massive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely cheering for Paul Hughes. You have 18-0 versus 13-1. Come on, Paulie, get it done.
You know what? I think that's pretty much
it.
And
Usman might have Khabib in his corner, and Paul Hughes might have Conor.
Yeah, that would be sick if that happens.
That would be so sick.
Yeah, I don't think
the big pay-per-view next week. That pay-per-view is great. We'll get into it next week, but just give me a little rundown of that pay-per-view. Main event, obviously, you have to have the title up front, but it's whatever. But Shavkat versus Ian Machado Gary is a fucking fight and a half, dog. Such a good fight. I can see Machado winning that fight. I'm definitely rooting for Machado there. But Shavkat is an absolute monster. You got Cyril Gane, Volkov, Bryce Mitchell, Crone Gracie. That's an interesting one on the main card.
I think this is going to be fight of the night, though.
100%.
Korean Superboy.
Nate versus Korean Superboy. Great fight. I don't get why they do some of this. How are you going to have Mosar Evloev and Aljamain Sterling on the prelims?
That's insane, yeah.
But have Bryce Mitchell and Crone Gracie on the main card. Chris Weidman, Eric Anders, Randy Brown, Brian Battle. That's fantastic. Brian Battle's been a beast lately. Michael Chiesa, Max Griffin on the early prelims. What the fuck? Clay Guida, Chase Hooper. I don't get some of their placement on this. I don't get it. That's a fantastic. From top to bottom, that's the best card in a hot second. Don't be discouraged by that main event. Pantoja, Asakura is a great fight, but the rest of the card is fucking fantastic. We'll get to it next week.
Yeah. But Kai's like huge in Japan.
Yeah.
So that's December 7th, 7 p.m.
Yeah. Perfect. Is that it, kids?
That's it.
All right, guys. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that deep dive on Conor's situation. Tried my best with the information I have. You guys can make your own decisions. Obviously, I'm super biased here for a variety of reasons. But yeah, that's it. All of it sucks. How about that? All of it's a bummer. All of it sucks. And here we are. Real Housewives of the UFC is back. And that's it. So with Black Friday coming up, enjoy your Thanksgiving this Thursday. And try and make that turkey tasty with the stuffing and all the rest of the fixes. And if you're feeling froggy and want to win a Dark Horse Mustang 1 of 1, powered by a Roush Launch Kit Edition Supercharger, GT wheels, this thing's a monster. Full carbon fiber, custom interior. We're doing our biggest discount ever. You get 50-time bonus points for every dollar you spend at drivefastallgas.com. It ends December 15th, and I will drop it off for a Christmas gift to somebody out there. So could be you. Go to drivefastallgas.com right now. Get you some. We have the best merch I've ever done available right now. Drivefastallgas.com. That is it. Have a great Thanksgiving. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Appreciate everything you guys do for me. That's it. I'm out.